but I also don't recognize many of you. And those of you I know, I didn't have any more contact the last 32 years since I left my hometown, Philippines. And of course, I'd like to apologize for those I didn't recognize anymore. I'd like to say thank you at this time to each and every one of you who made it to be here. It is amazing how celebrations and special family gatherings like this can bring family and friends from far places. Those we have not seen for years or so. Some of you came from near and far, drove hundreds of miles, or dared to fly, even if you were only staying here over the weekend, just to take part in this joyous occasion. Just like you, I also like family gatherings with good friends. It's a good feeling to be with my family, especially today, being surrounded only by Filipino folks, which I haven't experienced anymore in the last 32 years.
What's your name?
My sister Cora informed me earlier that my role for this evening is to officially close the program, which was prepared to fully celebrate our parents' 60th wedding anniversary. This may sound a very easy task. However, after having witnessed the fantastic presentations the last 1-2 hours, I think you would all agree with me that closing is not such a good idea, but rather that we continue the fabulous performances all through the night. On the other hand, all good things must end to give way to even better ones. For now, let's just continue this special occasion to celebrate this diamond anniversary. As you all know, an anniversary is a time to celebrate the joys of tomorrow, the memories of yesterday, and the hopes of tomorrow. Right? Just a small glimpse in 1951. Does any of you know of something that also happened 60 years ago, aside my parents married? Okay, a Filipino prominent or an Ilocana star was born on March 10, 1951. Can you already guess who am I referring to? And 18 years later, that was in 1969, she became the first Filipino to bring ever the Miss Universe crown. Yes. Wow. Yes, Gloria Diaz. Wasn't this a great Filipino pride? The best thing to know is she's also from La Union. Arigay, La Union. I remember how my father reacted very happily hearing this news. I was a young teenager of 15. Well, exactly on this day, on October 17, 1951, my father, Gregorio Jimenez, was 24 and a half years young when he married my mom, Josefina Olorcissimo, 25 and a half years young. Last Monday, it was their 17th of October, that was last Monday, was their 60th wedding anniversary. And today, we are having a large family, relatives, and friends celebration. Many of you know my parents did not have a lot of money. My father was a high school teacher and my mother had a very complex profession and roles when we were young and growing. For she was a dressmaker, a housekeeper, a babysitter to all of us, being small 10 children, and at the same time was also a storekeeper. We used to have a small sari-sari store in the early 60s until late 80s. It was very tough. It was very tough for them to rear and upbring us, especially to give us a good education. When all of us had to go to colleges or vocational schools. Those years in the 70s and 80s, I can still recall how my father would emphasize to us that only, he would tell us, only with good education you can have a good future or even to have a better life than what you're having now. Until my father came here in the U.S. in the early 80s, he was 54 years old and started a quite different profession where he had worked hard, shortly of different profession or whatever he made, only to support all my younger brothers and sisters, go to colleges and universities. While my mother was still in the Philippines and looked after my other younger brothers and sisters. There had been many dramatic times for us as a family. But that's all part of it. For every struggling family, this is normal and not unusual. Looking back, I know my parents had done and made their very best for us. We made it to have good education, which most for us resulted in what and where we are now. To my mother and father, who have been so blessed and privileged in reaching the diamond phase of their married life, I would like to say that not only is this a remarkable occasion, but also one that is admirable and enviable. It is when we know, without asking, that you have done a magnificent job in surmounting all the challenges every married couple encounters and at the same time continues to reinforce the very foundation of this great partnership. Well, even it may not sound very realistic anymore in this new generation, but you never know. We, your children, and on behalf of your grandchildren, great-grandchildren, all our relatives and friends would like to congratulate you both once again on this phenomenal achievement. We are very happy and proud of you for having made it well to your diamond anniversary. Also, we thank you for everything, Mang and Pang, for all your lifetime love and care, for your patience and for your unending understanding to all of us, your children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. This is a loving legacy. Congratulations to your 60 years together. I'm so glad that families are forever. And of course, diamonds are forever too, but only if you have it.
Right.
Allow me to express also our gratitude to all of you for an unexpressed gratitude feeling is like a present that you wrapped but didn't give. So on behalf of the whole Jimenez Olorosissimo clan, we say thank you to all of you who are here today for showing the importance of your thoughts, to my parents and to all those who gave their dedicated efforts to make this event a success. Thank you again. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. Thank you, Team Mouse. Now to close the first part and open the floor for the second part of our party, I can only say that please do continue the celebrations and enjoy your time with all our dear friends and relatives who are here tonight. That we may all go home later with bags full of diamonds memories. Okay, have fun.